Hello, I'm Ruth, and I'm an AIA traveler from Canada here in Tunisia.
Well, Ruth, you've been traveling for about a week, and you were actually here in Tunisia for a couple of days before the group arrived. And for those who may not immediately pick up on AIA, the Archaeological Institute of America, when you told friends you were thinking of coming to Tunisia, what prompted you to want to come to Tunisia, and how did friends and family respond?
I've always wanted to see the southern shore of the Mediterranean. It seems to me I've only seen half of one of the great destinations in the world. And so as soon as I realized I could come to Tunisia, I think I was the very first person to sign up for this tour. Uh, my immediate family are used to my eccentricities, and they just say, well, that sounds like an interesting destination. I hope you have a good time. A couple of my Canadian friends wondered if there was going to be any difficulties with unrest, or not so much unrest in Tunisia, but perhaps in neighboring countries. But really, I never had any specific worries. I never had any pangs of doubt. And ever since I've arrived in this country, every person, each and every person to the last person, has made me feel quite warmly welcomed. I'm quite enamored with the Tunisian culture and society.
And since you are here on an archaeological trip, there are other things you're experiencing here. But your impressions so far, and you still have another number of days left, what are your impressions of the archaeological holdings here in Tunisia?
This is not only a gem of a country on the Mediterranean, but it's a treasure trove of archaeology that's almost infinitesimally ancient and long and continuous, complex. Every site that we have been to, perhaps with the exception of Carthage, we have been almost the only people on the site. We have been able to walk, talk, explore, climb, have learned lectures, and be completely on our own. It's as if Tunisia had saved itself for us and us alone. And truly, where else can you get that? We have 4 or 5 star, whatever it is, destinations. And whether we've been along the Mediterranean coast, whether we've been up in some of the higher fortified hill country, or now I think we're soon going further south, Tunisia is just a never-ending, it's like a pearl, string of pearls. Every bead is another wonderful sight, and all my fellow travelers each day say, that's the best day yet. That's the best day yet. So you can't beat that in traveling.
No, and that's a high note, so we'll certainly leave on that because we want to make the next several days equally nice. And thank you for joining the Archaeological Institute of America tour here in Tunisia. And please spread the word to your friends back in Canada and the U.S. that, particularly about the safety, because I think that's the most misunderstood. But it's a delight having you here, and thank you for sharing with us.
Well, thank you very much.